their draft, especially around Hoya, right? Getting Hoya that matchup that he wanted.
All right.
Certainly good news.
Into
that
draft.
said, the Graves was kind of picked into the Camille, so yeah, not the greatest of news. And this gentleman right here needs to step up.
Doran needs to step up.
Last game.
TF Ben, I think Jace.
We'll see whether he can pull it together.
Kate.
Bring us to those 5 games.
Zeri is working for Damon, and I think for GENG, don't first pick Karma. Just get the Hecarim ban in there. Get maybe a Karma ban, first pick Rise, but I don't know why they're banning Jinx. I think they were banning Jinx on blue side, right? Didn't make much sense.
And Doran does really well 2 matches in a row, then gets to play against a completely different player. That player then bodies him again. I do think.
Wait, they're banning Caitlyn on blue? Oh yeah, of course. I remember. Yeah, then they banned Aphelios, right?
What, like 5 times?
Was this what happened last game? Same bans?
That's what the Camille was folded up with the Camille excels at.
When they banned Kate, they banned Aphelios, right? Well, that's Jace. There Kate's already down. Aphelios maybe their last ban.
And Hoya is just here. He comes in after not playing for weeks. Has a wonderful game.
They have Hecarim ban here.
That's a POG. He's fine.
Unless they can first pick it. Let's see some adaptation. Can they first pick Hecarim?
This man
no.
today has been playing,
okay. Do they care about Aphelios? Do they care about Rise? Do they care about Karma? They want to trade.
I don't think he made any sus plays throughout the
Lee Sin also.
Yeah,
there's 4 champs open right now, which are pretty strong.
No, that's fair. But when you compare it to some of the other moments, Peanut with a dive in, obviously.
Take away 1, you could trade. Ban Aphelios, you take Rise.
I think it's hilarious you kids talking shit about H20.
There's Aphelios ban, so now there's 3 OPs, which favors red side. So now they have to make a choice here. I think Lee Sin first pick would make the most sense. I don't like the Karma. Now they get Rise Lee Sin again. Now they get Rise Lee Sin, and you're gonna go what? Ezreal what?
I mean, Rise Lee Sin. It was Lynch.
Ezreal what is gonna be your answer?
And I think there's absolutely no reason.
Because Galio is not the answer. Do not pick Galio.
I don't see any
Do not pick Galio.
To stop away, especially because this is such a malleable call. You can go into so many compositions based off of these 2 champions. They don't pigeonhole you into anything. Can go many a different.
Please go Lee Sin Canyon. It was good. Pick. Just pick it.
If GENG,
don't pivot. Don't think about Viego. Don't think about it, just run it back. It's good. Lee Sin Rise, me gusta. Come on. Lock it in. Oh my god, they don't want to go for Lee Sin on 2. I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake. Okay, thank fuck for that. One swap up DK could do. In game 3, when I was talking about draft, when I talked about picking support here. Remember that?
Yeah, no, good. They are going to do the
They should probably do that.
As now Peanut.
Oh my god, don't you dare pick Rek'Sai. You are like, I never thought I'd use this word, but you're sinning if you're picking Rek'Sai. Volibear is fine. I like Volibear. Ezreal Volibear, me gusta. Ezreal Volibear. I actually think Jinx Volibear is also not bad if you have Volibear. Jinx not bad.
And to bolster that, Karma does actually help. It's a pick that can provide a little bit more longevity to
good. Now,
yeah, I think so too.
Camille works. I'm down for the run back, but also I just want to highlight there is this champ open.
And secondly, I still
this champ is open. This one right here is open. Open. If you want to pick it. If you want to pick it.
But if he misstepped at any point,
what did Wunder red?
3 people flashing on top
Is Lee Sin OP? Doesn't feel like it. Okay. Why are you thinking about yesterday?
Nope.
Yeah, they're gonna run back like Camille. Okay. So what did they ban when they picked Camille? They banned I can't remember what they banned top. They banned fucking. They didn't ban Jax or Fiora.
Especially after the kind of drop
they banned Akali, I think.
Karma's had throughout this series, not just Ruler and Hands, but Dr. McKellar losing on it as well.
Akali Renekton or a Poppy Renekton, something like this.
Yeah. On this rise, on
I think they're both good bans again. I think they can run back those 2 bans.
Very, very well, yet again. And
okay, they don't run back those 2 bans, so now Doran has a lot more options at least.
Matchups in that mid lane. LeBlanc still available. Chovy could go towards that one. The Galio also, if he'd like to go back to what
I guess GENG banned Nautilus Leona now.
Tried to do in the last game. But I'm kind of hoping that they don't.
FPX 1 against EDG. My man Hang. My man Hang is gonna go to Worlds. I know it.
So far of Darmonkeys draft GENG, Leona, Nautilus, the 2 bands.
Well, they're 1-1. They didn't win.
To the Yuumi to just get rid of that
one. I guess you mean they won 1 game.
They're just gonna stick to their guns.
There goes Nautilus. Oh man.
Very curious so far, Chronicler.
I guess they're gonna ban Leona as well. GENG. Damon could ban what? Any Lucian ban enjoyers?
Just makes me feel like
I think Lucian could be a good ban.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe it's a bit rough to play Lucian into Camille Lee Sin. I just ban Poppy.
GENG was able to punish. Sure, they got the lead on bot side. There was also another relevant larger scheme of
oh no, what if they just do...
that
Oh, of course they can't pick Poppy. I'm smoking something. Like, what the fuck? This Volibear's already picked. What am I smoking? Of course they're gonna ban Renekton.
Of course.
Okay, are we gonna pick Fiora this time?
So aggressively snowballed into Doran. That Graves is definitely gonna change. I don't think that one is coming back.
Thank you very much for the co-stream. I really love it. I love your cast. Thanks, man.
I think pace justified respect to Damon, and that's gonna come through here. So
are you live you F1? No.
Yeah, that's
F1 is when LEC is on. I'm probably gonna watch LEC and F1 multitask.
Although
Shall I live you both at the same time?
the Renata priority behind.
Okay, Leona, not a surprise.
I don't think the pick provides that much.
I think Leona is good because you have loads of options on 4, on 5. You have Kai'Sa, you have Jhin, you have Xayah, but I think Xayah is one of the Kai'Sa the hardest for lane, I guess. So GENG, what do you pick? I am down for some Fiora. I really am down for some Fiora. Doran is a one trick. Akali, I'm also kinda down for.
Whether it be just Galio again.
Oh, you don't do that. No, don't do that. Oh my god, they're going pokey poke. They're going for the pokey poke. Oh my god. Oh my
so
god.
incredibly consistent on this Corki.
I think they need some frontline now. Is it just a Sion angle?
Nah, we'll park and we'll just get
I don't know, carry top here feels really weird.
We can just win.
I think this
doesn't carry top here feel pretty weird. Gragas also doesn't. I don't like Gragas either.
Right?
You're so much AP. I feel like you need an AD frontliner.
Yeah.
But can Doran play Sion?
Add more engage, because with how the comps are looking right now.
Oh my god, he went Gragas. I feel like Gragas is super bad.
As you can, because GENG, they're going to be playing the range game. Gragas really
I feel like they're a bit too heavy on the AP. I feel like Sion was a bit better.
Into Camille, able to actually knock people out and her out of the Hextech ultimatum, cancelling it as such.
What are they last picking here? AD? I mean, yeah, they have quite a few options.
Let's go, man.
As long as they don't pick something stupid like Vayne, they're fine. Yeah, Jinx is okay.
Is going to have to deal with.
Oh, Ziggs. I also like Ziggs. I like Ziggs.
I like that.
Ziggs with Camille is really nice into Ezreal Corki. I like Ziggs. I think EU teams should start playing Ziggs a bit more. Like this is Ziggs is being picked a lot by Damon. It's being picked a lot by EDG, right? Didn't EDG pick Ziggs today? Viper was playing Ziggs, right?
Absolutely dire situation. And GENG, I mean, their late game insurance, their front to back team fighting, their disengage.
Feels like Ziggs is really good third pick on red side. I feel like red side Ziggs is just better because you can go for champs like Camille. And I think I've only ever seen Ziggs on red side. I don't know why. I have that feeling. I'd have to think about it more, but just gut feeling.
We have to remind everyone, these are the stakes. It's match point.
Yeah, but like Ziggs with Camille was a Damon special. Ziggs with Nocturne is also a LCK special.
They crafted this roster to
EDG picked Ziggs on blue. Okay, well then I'm completely wrong.
Very good. The majority of this series.
Wait 1 sec. Be right back. I need to check on my food.
Better team, but Damon Kia have killed the most Nexuses, and that's what you need to do in order to win League of Legends.
One of those Nexuses was very close to living.
It was.
But in the it didn't.
Sometimes a short fuse is what's in between you and surviving for another few minutes. It's absolutely true.
Madman with a bomb, winning that crucial game, getting a final order in the Nexus, and Doctor, I'm going to try and do that again in this possibly final game 4. I'm hoping for 5 games. I think the composition that GENG have drafted has all the tools you could possibly need. But actually getting to those tools is where it might be a little bit scary, because if I look at the top side for Damwon Kia, the 2v2 overall way stronger, right? You have, and the 3v3 as well. If you can actually free up Kellen, if Showmaker, Kellen, Canyon, Hoya can make plays, it's going to be really hard for GENG. I don't think that they will have the necessary power with Ruler, with Chovy, and that is something that Peanut's going to have to get them through. Peanut's going to have to get them through the early game. He's going to have to find a couple of key plays.
F, streamer gone, F, stream down, keck wiggle, streamer down.
Because if you get to the late game, I don't think you win by default, because Doctum exists, and we've seen what that does.
Yeah.
But you have Corki, Ezreal, and Gragas for this engage. Like, it's it's still
Kick wiggle!
as far as insurance policies go.
No, you're exactly right. Damwon Kia, I think they're going to be relying on, you know, Hoya splitting alongside, I guess, Showmaker, who can also augment a 1-3-1 style of composition. And then Dr.
Okay, so Hoya doesn't have approach velocity anymore. Is it because he's in... Did he go approach velocity Camille because he was in a range matchup?
But it is still a little bit
Is that
wonky.
the thing you do on Camille? In range matchups, you go approach velocity?
After Damwon Kia had such beautiful drafts in their Fred Brion series, I feel like my expectations were quite high moving into this series.
Cool, good to know, good to know.
Less good. Damwon Kia going to struggle in this laning phase a lot, right? But we'll see whether they can get to a late game where the Ziggs...
Well, as for Karma level 1, it's really fun to play against. Enemy team is playing dodgeball in bot lane.
Becomes a lot more manageable as you will be able to just
well, this is pure comfort for Damwon. It's literally they have all their favorite champs. So, hope GENG are scaling good. I have to say, this top side with a Karma is probably the worst I've ever seen in my life. Imagine playing Gragas, Volibear, Corki. Like, are you playing to just FF the first 20 minutes of the game? Maybe Volibear can get like 1 or 2 early ganks off, but every lane has no setup.
Exactly. Showmaker gonna walk down.
Wow, that was scary. Did Corki just press E on me and auto attack me? Wow. I have to run away.
As I mentioned, the setup for Peanut's not great. Corki is definitely a champion at some point in the game.
Oh my god, man.
Not right now.
It's GENG needs 3 items on everyone to have a chance. Well, on everyone, I mean Corki, Ezreal. Because that is their everyone.
Early game,
We'll see if bot lane come 1v9.
Maybe you just caught the last couple of weeks where Corki was not a thing, and you didn't hear us mold.
This is unbearable. I see what you did there.
About this pick.
It was only a month.
I think it was a month. Yeah, we got better at dealing.
Yeah.
But it was not fun.
No, it was just a lot of counseling.
It was hard. Yeah.
It's been much better since people have started picking the Corgi again, because I find it very hard to be mad.
How many coffee cups you drink per day? Sometimes 1, sometimes 0. I never drink more than 1.
That's definitely a positive.
Well,
thanks to Chovy for that one, allowing us to cope.
That makes one of us.
Copium?
I mean, I love the skin. Don't get me wrong. The skin is amazing.
Yeah.
But the champion, I'm still not on board with.
So you don't think that the excuse really
it doesn't
across the line?
No, it doesn't even it out for me. No, it's still a detriment to my enjoyment of the game.
Okay, fair enough. Well, do you know who's not enjoying the game? Doctor isn't enjoying the game.
No.
Him and Callan are getting zoned away from experience on the
Well, the good thing is, for GENG, it's hard for Damwon to make plays too. Like, top is pretty hard to play around in this matchup. Until Camille is 6, I guess. But it's not like the Graves where they can just one-shot him. Which helps a bit. Bot lane is pretty easy to make plays on, but I mean, GENG should just never give them the window to be able to do it. But it's a bit hard when you're playing for plates, so they need their jungle to shadow.
Trade with the Camille. And even if you do fall behind, as long as you keep your cask, you're fine. Don't have to be too worried.
What's the win condition for GENG? Probably just to scale. Try to not lose top very hard. Try to not lose mid very hard. Maybe they should drop the first Herald. And get the 2 items.
We'll be able to get most of it, but still. Yeah.
I think their first window is Corki package. Maybe they can do something on Corki package.
But Dogdom should be able to get his.
If Drake is up, and Showmaker might die now.
Yeah,
Showmaker in a bit of trouble here.
A really good roam by the hands. That's really big for the early game. That's huge for the early game.
Tries to make his way up top side, but isn't going to get in there. Flash invested for Peanut, but first blood going to the Corki is just the best of news for GENG.
Oh yeah, not finding the hookshot there. Very hard to reliably get that into a Gragas, especially with flash up, no obstacle to make him available.
Wow.
And as a result, GENG
bot push is saving the game.
Have a 1k gold lead.
That's huge.
Pick up the first raid. And
that is huge.
What I mentioned previously about GENG needing to get to their item spot, it still applies to a certain extent, but a beautiful 3-man play here. Lahens not wasting a second, and the moment that the chain comes through, Showmaker knows he's dead. Peanut also using his flash, not 100% certain whether that was
I mean, you can tell by the items what Genji's plan is, right? They're playing double tier with Cull Hex Shrinker and full tank tier. So 25 minutes is lovely. Anything in the early game that gives them any gold is fantastic, right? Like Corki Package is one roam timer. Karma Bot Push is another roam timer. These are the only windows they can really play around, I think.
About what happens when we go to the objectives, when the team fight setups start to come through, when the objectives actually get contested. That's where GENG have faltered today.
Yeah, as well as where Darmonkir have, you know, found a lot of success.
Exactly.
We'll see whether Hoya is going to once again have a good game. Is back-to-back on these Camille's as well, even in farm up towards the top side, but it is a far more neutralizing matchup, like you've already mentioned, in the Gragas for Doran. And so GENG going to be feeling a lot better about that, plus the stability of the composition, much better for GENG as well. As we're trading some sweepers, Hens just throwing out a bit of damage here against Kellen. And it is actually going to be pretty sticky. Leona doesn't want to be too low. Not going to be able to have any engage as possible. But double
Damon have good setup bot. I think Canyon can go there level 6. Maybe free kill on that Karma, no flash.
For attack, but they're not going to go in. Just the power of the Ezreal Karma is just a little
as simple as it sounds. Just gank Karma forehead. This guy should not be able to walk up and hit tower.
Plus Chovy doesn't exactly have the damage that he wants just yet. So it's just some casual farming. GENG very, very happy to do this, right? The more inaction there is, the more happy GENG fans are.
It's the comfort zone.
Oh, yeah.
Hang back, wait for the item spikes. Let's get Corki to a point where he's going to feel happy.
Ooh, big cancel.
That cancel there.
That'll slow down Doctam on the TP towards Herald because they're trying to match.
Anyway, to try and get as much pressure as he can. And
is the Herald dead? What's the HP? Ruler's running away.
Ruler is
wow, if GENG get this Herald, that's huge for the early game. That one can't give this.
Body slam that didn't quite connect there onto Canyon. Q connects onto Doran here, but the Rift Herald has been taken down. Hoya looking for his opportunity, is going to be able to help lock down the kill onto his
Peanut.
Number, but Peanut just slams down Canyon.
It's a really hard game for them one now.
So close to getting an extra kill for GENG. But Hoya's on the board. We'll see what that means. But crucially, GENG locked down Shelly and are able to now get all of those plates available for themselves.
And that's high risk, low
it's a really hard game for them one.
Because with that teleport, you are opting into this fight, and you see what in the late game is going to be a game-winning combo, namely Hoya making his way over and using Hexagon to ultimatum on the target, and the target getting Zigzag. But this is a tank Gragas.
Here, what's up, Shakariz?
So 6's damage, fairly lackluster. And Peanut is a very, very strong angry bear. Takes a chomp out of Canyon, and they trade evenly in kills. Perfectly happy with that. And then to add to that, GENG is actually able to get the Herald. So overall gold lead still going to be massively in their favor, and that might help them pick up a second Drake early on here. And that Drake control means that GENG can then say, we don't care about Drakes for like 3 of them. And then at that point, if Chovy and Ruler don't hit their spikes at that, I don't know. Maybe they stopped farming. But
the only thing I didn't like about GENG's draft was the top matchup.
Nope.
Maybe it's good in isolation, but I feel like something like Sion makes it a bit easier for damage distribution. But they seem to think it's good. They have good scaling, good poke, but yeah, that one have really good playmaking. Like Camille, Lee Sin, Ziggs, Leona. They can control sides pretty easily. I think Doran might get targeted a couple times if he's over pushing sides. Same with Chovy. So we'll see if Damon can make some muck plays. Watching a Fnatic Dragon Touch yesterday, I think there was one of the keys to win.
Going to be interrupted there. Very nice body slam. Looking for his opportunity. Canyon just lying in wait. Understands he wants to get over here.
This is their playing over side. Easy clap. I think Fnatic was just... Yeah, maybe it was set up. I don't know. I have to rewatch it. But like they were just outplaying them so hard in fights, in my opinion. Like I think Fnatic was just straight up playing the fights better. I don't know what the setup was like. The setup was probably good as well. But yeah, I think Fnatic's team fights were just insane. Wasn't there like 2 games where it was like 1 dragon fight and the game was over?
Accelerate Chovy, and he will carry us into
for Fnatic.
The promised land of a 5th game.
Yeah.
And, I'm a believer.
There was like one dragon fight, game's over. Next game, one dragon fight, game's over.
Working out swimmingly.
And then that happened twice for Fnatic over like game 1 and 3 or something.
He is, and I think it's going to get worse.
Well, yeah,
I think the game plan is just kill Doran over and over again and try and tilt him out of this series, as he is just dead. Doctom trying to hold on here towards this.
Oh my god, Peanut just stunned the tower.
Can Doctom answer? Is going to be
That's
the
fine.
question. As thankfully for Gen G, Peanut was tanking the turret, and so even though there's low health bars,
Doran gets attacked again.
Need to replay that. I think Peanut ordered the turret.
I think he
didn't matter.
It changed color, I believe.
No. He definitely hit his ultimate. That part was, but I think he used his Q on the turret, not on Doctom.
Oh.
But I'm gonna have to see replay that, and also it didn't matter. So overall, we see that the immediate response from GENG very nice, and crucially, we've been calling for this for a long time. If you are playing a Foamy Bear, use your ultimate on.
The only way DK can win this game is doing this.
It's not always been done. So it's really good.
They've already FF'd bot.
As I am completely on board with the tilt Doran out of this game plan. As Doctom already threw his ultimate towards the wave, right? So make sure flashes away. Yeah.
I mean, he played the DDR about as well as he could, but I think you're supposed to lose that particular.
Oh no, yeah, you don't get out of that. But the was on Peanut, smashing the turret. And a couple of great things.
Trinity Force, that's cool.
Ruler going Trinity Force, love that. And Peanut also going for Divine Sunderer, which we've seen basically only the tank Foley Bear being played, and his ratios are actually really good. So especially with an early game lead, I think Divine Sunderer, while more risky, is going to give you so much more duel and potential, and is going to possibly allow Peanut to have a little bit.
Cannon's going to take his whole top side. Yummy, yummy. Peanut has a Hex Gate though, so maybe he can be there in time.
Looking very reminiscent of the previous game, although this time
Whoa, Peanut, take the Hex Gate. Oh my god, he almost skipped through it. He's into his wolves. Okay, they're both gone.
And once Ludens comes through, which with the call is going to be sooner rather than later, they are going to be very strong.
Yeah, Damwon have really good vision top side. This dive is super risky though. If they collapse in time, just war jump, kick Q. Is enough damage? Not having Knight though. You got cancelled. Okay, it's a bit. It kind of worked. Hoya has the flash. Oh, nice ult.
Beautiful avoidance of the damage there from
Can they win that? Oh! Okay.
It's a 1-for-1. So he does answer.
Close.
That is only more
They can't dive bot. Ziggs is perma wave clearing. Oh, that was close. Oh, Hoya. Is Hoya just gonna 1v9 it for Damwon in the playoffs? Subbed in, 1v9, leave, refuse to elaborate.
That is more gold going into the Camille, and what story will be, Atlas, if Hoya comes in after having barely played for the second half of the split, just locks 2 games of Camille, 1v9s twice.
Do you know who
He's gonna get first tower as well.
A certain lord of the gauntlet last year, where Morgan...
Wait, local gold. Did he get local gold?
And then
Did he get local gold? 450? That's not local gold, right? Local gold is 200, right? Isn't it?
Who did he have in mid and bot lane again, Atlas?
How much is local? 200, 250? Am I tripping here?
I think he's here somewhere.
Yeah. I mean,
But 450 gold for first tower. Don't you get 650 gold for first tower?
Run whoop, come up towards the top side is
Oh my god.
Continuing to have the worst time ever. He does have
Plate set off. Yeah, of course.
It to try and get himself out of the way, but he has no flash now.
But local gold is 250, right?
Body slam. And Damwon Kia not going
610
to
if plates are up, okay.
time around. Let's see whether Doctom can do the same thing. As it's just like kill Doctom, kill Doran. That is how it seems to be going here. As Canyon gonna clear out this ward and then look for Shirley.
Stop the bullying, Damwon.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm like, look at Chovy. He's just hoovering up minions all over the place. I think maybe Damwon Kia are a little bit over.
I mean, this Camille is almost 2k gold up. But Drake's in 50, so I think this Camille needs to move to Drake ASAP Rocky. I think the problem Damwon have is the Corki right now. They don't have Ziggs ult, but they have Camille ult, and they're just gonna have to give this. Just play for tier 2 top. I think giving this Drake would be pretty good and just kill the Gragas again.
Enter the game with his 2 items, and Genji, Damwon are going to be like, oh, maybe we should have dealt with
Hey, dive!
Thoughts? When Cassian was in the game, we did like the
guys.
level 16, the Monka W. We should do the same.
Why did Leona base?
Well, there's also a really
Why did Leona base?
What they're going to do with the turret first before we Hextech Ultimatum Doran. He's now in the fun zone, but
they win that.
having the most fun.
Oh, nice.
He's going to be taken down. Lahen's just
Yeah, I guess Leona could base then, but
proud to be here.
Was a bit
Happy
sus.
to be here. By the way, shout out to Cognos.
Plus 7 thanks for the tier 2 for 14 months. You're crazy. Drake is gone, but they're fighting it. Okay. He flashed out of his own E buffer over the wall. Nice.
That is Soul Point picked up for GENG. Damonkia will be able to break open the mid lane. They are not interested in Dragons at all. In fact, Dragons have been a loss condition in this series. So not getting them, good idea. Big thumbs up from me.
Soul is loose.
Yeah.
That's what we've learned today.
Yeah, don't do that.
Doesn't matter.
No. Body slams down.
No bloody slam, no problem.
Holy shit, Atlas Korean translating.
And just letting him know that he has ultimate. And he just ult the ult.
Man, the flash as well. To avoid as much of the damage as possible.
Yeah.
Extension.
Probably no flash, I'll get turret. And then, these replays are actually hurting my soul. Poor Doran.
Look at his health. Oh, no, there he goes.
I tried.
Yeah, you couldn't. That's the problem. As the second activation of Precision Protocol, especially when Camille is fed and is adding levels, is...
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that you tank Gragas, right? You're going to get bodied. And this plan from Damonkia to just absolutely ravage Doran's lane and his enjoyment of the video game has been working out very, very well.
Side lane is a disaster now for GENG.
Yeah, what does it mean?
The good thing for Damon is they can always shadow, just like this.
Oh god, it continues!
Not again!
Okay, never mind.
It's fine.
This is what's going to happen the whole game long.
I want to count down for when that man...
Ziggs can clear mid wave pretty safe, and Damon will play over side.
Can we do that?
So much gold, Chronicler!
Can we do that?
Actually, Chovy is rich, motherfucker.
Can we make that happen? Because that's when the game starts for Chovy. He already has his Ludens. That's when the fun begins for GENG fans.
That's when Chovy enters the game, and there's like really harrowing music.
We'll see how well Damon play over sides, because grouping up is going to suck for them.
Yeah.
Unless they can somehow one-shot this Corki with Camille Ziggs. I think stopwatch for Chovy after he finishes boots is probably a good idea, because they have Soul in 2 minutes 40.
Three phases in the RPG that you're playing, and you've got like no consumable.
Chovy needs to get stopwatch before his Soul.
And you're like, oh,
He really needs to get stopwatch before they fight this dragon.
And then it's like, and I've got all my health back, and now I'm 3 times as powerful. You must take me down again. That's kind of what it's feeling like as this Manamune is stacking. Analogy took a long time. Thankfully, we're in a lull state. How's the hummus?
We don't have to go back to the hummus, Atlas.
I just thought it was funny.
No, you know I love it. So if you give me the opportunity, I'll talk about hummus.
Well,
a lot.
GENG have Drake leads.
Yes.
Damonkia have turret leads.
Yes.
That's sort of
but
how
no
it is.
Gold lead.
No, gold lead does not exist in this game. We'll see whether the extra map control is going to be what Damonkia can play around. You can see the top outer turret now.
This is a really early Soul.
By minions over and over again.
22-minute Soul.
Doran throws out a barrel, but it's
Jesus.
of course Chovy up here that's going to get the local.
How much gold does Chovy have?
He does have the transformation.
If he gets this, oh, he has Muramana complete. If he gets this tower and has Sork shoes and a stopwatch, I think GENG might win the game. No joke. This dragon is so important. GENG could also do the switcheroo and play for Nash, but you know Nash damage is too low. A bit too low. Okay, here comes the TV behind. It's on a pink though, so they can see it. So I don't know what Doran's doing.
Yeah, Doran now in the river, not exactly where he wants to be. Great interruption there with the hook shot, but the rest of his team
If you TP on a pink, they can see it.
Heads up play there from Hoya to move out of that one. It's going to be a little bit too dangerous.
Oh, we didn't have gold for a stopwatch.
As I was saying, this Drake fight.
Why is Canyon pushing top? Does he have Death Sense in like 200 gold or something?
Transformation coming through. Crucially, these spikes that are being hit by GENG are so strong. Right, you have 2-item spike for Chovy, gets his transformation.
Can we Ezreal ult this guy?
Able to pick up his Triforce.
They should Ezreal ult this Lee Sin's base. Ruler, Ezreal ult top. Why didn't they Ezreal ult his base?
Damonkia without vision, Chovy with a package. Special delivery available. Kellen was spotted there with the Scryers.
Maybe it's not worth it. I think it is though.
Also pick up Death Dance. So both Canyon and Hoya Sitting on 2 items.
Hex gates are OP actually. He gets there anyway.
Really strong.
How broken is Hex gates?
This is big news. 18 seconds on
early
on the soul.
Did Canyon get death sense from that top wave?
It's a decent spike as well,
I can get it if that's...
beginning to hurt.
Okay, let's see the poke.
You can see bleeding as that death stance is utilized.
That one have to just pull the trigger soon.
Chovy, I mean, they
and just send it.
They get control of this river, and the Corki is just so powerful. Realm Warp, just to spot what's happening. In
but Showmaker and Dogdam can't even get in this fight.
Desperation here on Damonkia's side. They know that they cannot give up this Hextech Soul. As now Canyon gonna have to safeguard his way out. Does so. Rockets are connecting. He just smites the camp. And does have another charge of that smite, so that'll be up again. He does need to contest. Peanut thinks he might have found Showmaker and Dogdam.
Genji, you're gonna go for mid tier 1 now.
Relinquish control
with Chovy.
as the shove is there for Damonkia on the bottom side. Ruler not finding
Never
any
mind,
joy
they started it.
with the true
Have to
shove.
collapse.
Hoya wrapping around for the flank, hasn't been spotted just yet. Dragon down to 50% health. Now, yeah, these rockets really hurting Hoya.
Nice reposition by Hoya.
Towards the other side of this fight. Kellen still on the flank on the opposite side.
Poke, 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 poke.
Can the bouncing bombs land or can the rockets land? Is kind
oh
of
my god,
here.
this is tense.
Drake is getting frustrated,
Doran's barrel was bad, it allows Showmaker to walk through.
Going to continue fighting me. Or do I have to just keep running
They're turning on
around?
Leona. Oh my god, they lost the Drake though. Why is Peanut doing that? Oh, Doran.
Double body slam. Gets his revenge.
Oh, Canyon.
Canyon stays alive for a long time, but not long enough. And Damonkia, the only thing
they can't get Nash, I think. They're gonna get mid tier 2.
From that fight.
That's a crucial objective, but now the counterplay for GENG can definitely push for the turret here.
I think Hoya can play for bot tier 2 though.
It's only going to be 1 turret, so
TP mid from Ziggs, they're gonna lose bot tier 2.
And maybe Hoya can get some
pretty even if they can get this, but Hoya needs to make sure he doesn't die. Showmaker's trying to cover it.
Showmaker is going to get away.
He's fucked.
Going to sacrifice himself, I guess, for this inner turret.
He's super fucked.
He
has to run forwards.
Bit of a secret agent here is okay. Lahen's looking for his angle. Hextech ultimatum comes down. Hoya's just going to get himself out of here. Tactical sweep on Lahen's, and yeah, Hoya's real dead, but he did buy some time, I guess. No Baron available though for Damonkia.
He gave a shutdown over, but he got bot tier 2.
Great Baron damage, although there is Oleandries on the Ziggs.
Yeah, key thing there is if Dogdam is 3 items, you take Baron in that time. But he's not, so they don't have the time. Not available. Hoya getting that turret, that's nice, but giving away your life when you have a fat bounty on your head, not really the way to go.
Nope.
And
what does Chovy have in base more?
Even though that Drake went over to Damonkia, to me it felt like this was their fight. This was the one. This was the one that you needed to win. And it is Doran truly untiltable.
This is not exactly how I thought the fight would play out, but it is in the end.
In a single play, that might have been the difference maker, because even though you don't get you get 3 more chances.
Yeah, Hoya was just greedy overside here.
This is the first Drake for Damonkia. And
alright, go to live. I need to see Chovy's items.
It's Chovy.
He does. Chovy, I think, is invisible to Damonkia, but he's not invisible to us.
He has Hydra.
2, full bounty.
Holy shit, this Corki.
His Ravenous Hydra as well. Just so much money. This Corki is beyond fed. Yes,
just Showmaker is level 13.
Genji,
Tank Rise, absolutely useless.
Gragas will always have a body slam, and he will always have an explosive cast.
Showmaker is pretty damn useless.
And yeah, it's just really not looking great for Damonkia as this game
Ooh, guys!
on, right? It was largely an early game.
Riot just told me we added GigaChat to the Twitch chat, as he requested, for the LEC. Nice, so GigaChat's enabled on the LEC. I got you, boys. There you go, now you can GigaChat today in the XL game.
Whoa. Right? That sounds...
Does it work? Let me check.
That sounds like poor game design.
What do you mean? It's wonderful. Yeah. You can shift
oh, it's an emote only. Never mind, we can't check. But it's enabled.
Like you can give me
GigaChat enabled. Boom.
Alright, so, where's your money on? Is your money on Fed Camille carrying solo, or is your money on Fed Corki carrying solo? Because
I've got
an idea.
I'm gonna go with Fed Corki and Ruler. Because Ruler is like
yeah, true.
You have Chovy, which is Exhibit A, and then you have Ruler, which is Exhibit B.
Yeah.
And then Domon just has Hoya.
Yeah.
Although, hey, Dogdom went Gathering Storm, so...
There you go.
Okay, Chovy has stopwatch now. which, I mean, it was
They can hold
pretty
on.
needed.
Like, it is the
He didn't have the gold for it last Dragon fight, but now he does, which is a
of,
big problem for Damwon. This guy is unkillable.
The Ziggs, but Ziggs needs to hit the ultimate, otherwise it doesn't really work, whereas Chovy can miss like 50% of his rockets, hit one big one, and then they win the fight.
Yes.
And that just feels a little bit unfair. But we don't need to complain about Corki anymore, because we have done enough complaining about that champion for a lifetime.
I do agree with you, yeah. We've filled our quota.
Yes. I don't think we're
not just us. I think there were a lot of people that helped us. Doran.
Yeah, hookshot comes through. Here is the Realm Warp. Puts him in.
There's the side lane play.
The Hextech ultimatum, and Hoya
Here is the side lane play. There's the side lane play. So now what's going to happen is GENG can't go Nash because there's double TP. So they would match a 4v4 anyway. But they can push out bot to tier 3. But big thing now is Corki has package. I think Hoya has to base in TP because he's Zoom. But Doran will be up for Drake to TP.
Does that mean...
So it's not going to result in much.
Because Hoya now can't do that exact strategy
unless they force Nash.
He can't do it when they're
unless they force Nash.
For example.
They're giving Soul for this.
Vision right now, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know that. Because the vision... there we go. Now he does. Yeah. That's going to be the kill off, I think. Okay.
Oh my god. Look what Showmaker's doing.
Okay, Chovy has the package.
Leona's behind him.
Deliver it to Showmaker here, who does go golden.
E-flash.
And now the flash on in, just
big play by Damwon. If it works, oh no, it doesn't. Oh my god, Chovy. It's over. GG. That's it. Game over.
tried desperately.
Holy Chovy. Holy Chovy. GENG, you're gonna get Drake and Nash now.
Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah.
Oh no, not happening. Gets the 1v2.
So you can see what GENG was trying to do, Damwon was trying to do there. What they did was they killed the enemy top. They started Nash's 3, and they realized we're gonna give Drake here, and they're gonna get sold. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna put 3-man Nash. This is early on. Put 3-man Nash, save Ryze on bot, leave him on this push, and leave Leona next to him to stop them from being able to do Drake as well. So they tried to cover too many holes here. Because if they can kill Corki, then Ryze, Leona defends Drake while they're on Nash. That's the idea. It's a really good idea what they tried to do, but yeah, Chovy is just way too strong.
Yeah. Still that stopwatch.
Oh, 뭐야? Chovy, what was that?
Oh, they didn't do Nash yet. They just got the Drake, but they can start Nash whenever they want in turn. They're pretty good poke.
When he decides to retire, it's in like 15 years or something like that. Still got some time in him.
Oh, there was Leona.
He's going to find Kellen here towards the top side. Ruler getting over the wall. Few mystic shots, and that's a very dead Leona. Dalmonkia starting to fall apart at the seams. 2,000 gold is only the lead, but gold is becoming irrelevant.
Why do you treat Koreans like pets? Dude, what are you talking about?
Relevant.
What are you fucking smoking?
There's also a Hextech Soul and a Corki in
Are you okay? In your head? Huh?
It's bad.
Yeah, this is
very Ryze holding the wave.
Going to attack these minions towards this inhibitor turret. Was Dalmonkia looking to try and trade. Baron
Damwon trying to play on tempo here.
The turret was taken on the top side. And now Showmaker
Showmaker no flash is dead though.
Man, Hextech Soul, pretty high value.
Showmaker knows this game is lost.
Throws a cast towards Showmaker here, who tanks for a very long time. But in the end, it's going to be absolutely fine. They secure the kill on the mid laner of Dalmonkia. They are pulled towards the bottom side of the map. I guess there is that. But there's still more gold being bled over to GENG.
Hey. They have to make a pick.
You know, that means that's
but it's really hard. They have triple stopwatch.
True.
Yeah. So they can get those and then not be behind anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How do you get those?
Anyway, looking at the current administration for Dalmonkia, you see that.
I think
they know they're here.
People to where,
they know they're here.
Is going to find both Hoya and Canyon.
Kick.
Flash comes through, tactical sweep to try and get rid of Peanut, but he closes the distance so beautifully. The kickback to bring Peanut away from the rest of his team, but he's so tanky. Goes golden at the perfect time as well as Peanut decides.
Well, GENG scaled.
This game as well. Teleport from Dr. Army's trying to teleport out of
Damwon, even Ziggs is trying to play over side lane right now.
GENG are looking for this Baron.
I think it might have been worth it if Ziggs stayed top side and just tried to flip it with a Ziggs ult steal, but he didn't have it, I guess.
Yep, not going to be able to grab the kill on that Karma. And yeah, GENG are taking about everything ever right now, and they're allowed to.
Everything all of the time, nothing that Dalmonkia can do, and
And it's not even a little bit of everything all of the time. It's everything.
It's everything.
All of as fast as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can be done here for Damwon. No itemization as well. GENG recognizing that the only AOD sources on Damwon Kia are Hoya, who, well, he does a lot, but him alone is not going to be nearly enough. So they all have mob.
Silver scrapes.
Doc Dom.
Silver scrapes.
Almost done.
Holy banger.
He has avoid stuff. It helps a little,
but
great. Key issue, of course, is that
Damwon needs to be a bit better at playing towards mid-bot. They're just putting too many resources topside, man. Like, what is Rise supposed to do?
they don't even need him.
This guy is just sitting there watching his top jungle dive top 10 times trying to help. Ziggs is AFK farming. And everything is for Camille. While Ezreal Corki are scaling, it's hard for him to kill those champs.
Did you have to, Jonas Strong?
You won. Yep.
Man's playing a clean game, perfect KDA.
Yeah, he just
look at this. This guy is level 9. This guy is level 18. Like, is support role even useful? Level 13 Karma, 4 levels up on Leona. Level 9 or level 10.
Holding on to it for the moment. One more. As if he hits Doc Dom. Oh, that was scary. Not gonna find that
Leona was 9 levels down.
So far away. And yeah, feels like only a matter of time.
Balanced.
This is a formality finally. GENG actually managed to see through the okay, never mind. We're gonna go for the last team.
Now
right
it's
here
8, yeah, now it's 8.
Oh,
bye-bye everyone.
But oh my god, the AoE! It is just absurd, this damage! Great body slam there as well as Canyon.
Oh my god, Doran just flash ulted the fucking ceiling.
Flashing to get himself out of the way of Doran. Lahens has fallen down, but the rest of GENG stands strong, and Doctom is just a little sick against the world.
That was a big fuck you at the end by Ruler.
That's going to be the ace, and that is going to be Game 5. Cue the silver scrapes as GENG will pull through here in Game 4.
We are going all the way, Atlas. That's what we asked for. That's what we'll be getting. And with a monster of a Corki game.
Yeah.
GENG.
Would you say that that's a corker?
That's a corker.
I didn't do it on purpose.
That's a corker.
And then you asked me, and now I regret it.
What is Silver Scrapes?
Yeah.
It's a hidden champion. There's a hidden champion in League of Legends called Silver Scrape. And for Game 5s, you're allowed to pick it.